Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, we are back with our Shop and Win Saturdays. Yay! So for those that are new to my channel within the past couple months, I was doing Shop and Win Saturdays, so it's basically a shop my stash with a chance to win a special prize at the end of each month. So each week of the month, on every Saturday, I will do a shop my stash. The categories will vary, and then at the end of each video I will show you the prize of the week, and you can enter in each video. So you can enter to win that week's prize. Well, you would enter to win for the whole month, but if you enter each week, you have more chances of winning. So at the end of the month, on the last day of the month, I will do the prize drawing. And what I will do is I will, with a random comment picker, I will go through each video from each Saturday, and with the random comment picker, it will choose a winner, or a name, I should say, a comment from each video. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, occasionally, depending on the month, there will be a week 5 as well, and there will be a different prize that I've added to the prize bundle each week at the end. So I will do that for each week, and then I will go through and put the 4 or 5 names into a random name picker app, and then it will choose a final winner. So there will only be one winner. There have been a few times that somebody's name would pop up and as one of the comments of the 4 or 5 names, but then I can only do one prize per month. So I wish I could do prizes for everybody. I really wish I could. So thank you to all of you who are loyal subscribers, loyal commenters, loyal interactors, and I just love the community that we have and appreciate each and every one of you. And so I love doing the giveaways. It's been a little bit because I've been trying to catch up from the summer and a lot of things going on. So I'm back with the Shop and Win Saturdays. I'm back with some giveaways, and I'll try to do some makeup looks and makeup giveaways as well. And then I am inching closer and closer to 1K, and once I'm established with 1K, I will have a huge giveaway then. I've already been collecting items for that, so be sure to share, tell your friends to subscribe so that we can get that giveaway underway as well, and so that I can become monetized and hopefully do more subscription boxes and more giveaways for all of you. And again, as I said, I love to show my appreciation to each and every one of you. All right, so for this month, actually this might end up going for a couple months, because what I'm going to do is something a little bit different than what I did in the past Shop and Win Saturdays. Each week would be a different category. It'll still be different categories, but I thought it would be fun to do kind of an ABC ABC brands per category. So I was going to do week 1 would be A through Z makeup, week 2 would be A through Z skincare, etc. But 26 brands in one video, I thought it might get a little long, so we'll break it up even further. And even if this goes, if this A to Z different categories goes for a couple months, hopefully that's okay with you. So we'll do A to M makeup brands, my favorite brands per letter, and then next week for week 2 I will do N through Z of my favorite makeup brands. So that being said, I will show my favorite products per makeup brand of that letter. This is a little bit different because it's not necessarily in the past I've done, say, my favorite hair care that I currently use, or my favorite eyeshadows, or etc. So since I'm doing A to Z brands and then showing my favorite per brand, it's a little bit different. So it could be a brand that I barely use, or it could be a brand I use all the time, if that makes sense. All right, so for letter A, my favorite makeup brand. Now, as a ahead of time, just to let you know, I will go back through. I'll do this will be A to Z makeup, then I'll do A to Z skincare or beauty, then I'll do A to Z clean brands. So that could be makeup and skincare, and then keep going from there. All right, so some of these could still be in the clean category, but I had to pick one letter per category. So Ace Beauté is my letter A of choice, and these are 3 of the palettes that I currently own, and I would absolutely love to keep collecting. But I will say this, that these 3 palettes, if I were to start all over and choose only 3 of their palettes, these would still be the 3 that I would choose. So I'm very happy with these. I would love to have the whole collection, but these are my favorite of their palettes. And the formula is amazing. Their packaging is gorgeous. I love the kind of art deco on some of them, the floral designs. Love it. And even the mirror, trying to show without blinding you, but just how it's framed and everything is so amazing. So this is my absolute favorite of the Ace Beauté palettes, and this is the Oceanic palette. And if you know me and have been watching me a while, you'll know why. I love my blues and aquas and greens. I mean, these are absolutely gorgeous, and I would love to just sit here and swatch everything for you as I go, but that would make the video really long. So the other 2 palettes that I have that I absolutely love are Vintage Dawn, so that's the outside, and I've used that a few times, love it, and Blossom Passion, and I think there's 4 in this collection, 4 palettes in this collection, and they're all just absolutely gorgeous. So they're all kind of different color stories. So Ace Beauté would be my letter A of choice. Now, letter B, my favorite letter B is Butter London, and they've recently become one of my favorite brands of all brands, because the quality is amazing and just everything. So my favorite of the Butter London would have to be this Glazin eye gloss, and I have a few of these now because I tried one and absolutely loved it, and so I had to grab a couple others and grab them on sale. But this one is the shade Oil Slick, and I do want to swatch this just so you can see why, but that's what it looks like. And it's kind of just a jelly texture, and this one is kind of a duochrome, but you can just use one shade for your eye look and it's absolutely gorgeous. I've gotten a lot of compliments when I have used it, and then if you wanted, you can add another color just for dimension, but you don't even really need it. Isn't that pretty? And you can, I don't know if you can really see it, there's a lot of teals, along with the reds and browns and purples. It's just absolutely gorgeous. That one is called Oil Slick. And that one's my favorite, but I've grabbed a couple of the others as well. One of them is Mermaid. And I've even used this kind of on top of the Oil Slick, like just right in the middle, to add a little bit of extra greenish turquoise. This is more of a topper. So as you can see, that, and some gold, but it's a little more sheer than the other one, so it makes a really pretty topper. But you can mix and match a lot of them. You can use it as a base under eyeshadow. You can use it as a topper over eyeshadow. There's so many ways that you can use it, and it dries very quickly. I have that one. I have Unicorn. I have a couple different ones, but love them. And then I absolutely love their nail polishes as well. This one is my personal favorite. This one is the shade Dairy Me. Yes. And it's just a gorgeous matte rose. It's kind of a deep rose, and I love it. It is just beautiful for any time of year. This is, I got it in one of the add-ons, Cosbox or FabFitFun or one of those. This is the Sheer Wisdom Tinted Moisturizer, and basically I use it as a base coat, and it's a sheer tint, but it makes the nail polish that you put on over it just so smooth and apply very well. So this one is what I have on right now, and this is the shade I'll have to let you know later because I don't know. But that's what it looks like. And that's just a couple coats over the over this. So I just thought it matched this. Anyway, love that. Love Butter London, and I have a few of their lipsticks. Love those. Just I even have a actually I have a one of those palettes that you can remove and interchange the shades, and you can use them for blushes or eyeshadows. And this one's my favorite right here. This would even be pretty with the Oil Slick, so would that. But anything that I've gotten from Butter London I absolutely love. There's a palette of theirs on my wish list because the packaging is just so gorgeous, but they are a little spendy unless you get them on clearance. So that's how I've gotten them, is either on add-ons or clearance, but love them. All right, then for letter C would have to be Copacetic Cosmetics, and my absolute favorite of their products is this Elysian palette. Is just, I could use this like every day. But those are the colors, and they're just so buttery and gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at that. So that's my personal favorite, and I also love their, look how, oh my gosh, it's kind of a duochrome. I'm looking at it and it's a goldish green right here, and then in here it looks more white. I don't know, it's all kinds of colors all in one. Amazing. But my favorite, I love their nail polishes because they last and they're gorgeous, but this is my favorite. And this one I don't think you can purchase. This one came in a mystery box. So this one is called Dance Fever. Absolutely gorgeous. They have great nail polishes, lipsticks, single shadows. I have a whole collection of single shadows that I will not stop collecting. All right, so let me wipe that off before I make a mess. Letter D would be one that I only recently discovered. So I only have a few of their eyeshadow, single shadows, but that would be Davina Cosmetics. And I love them because they're multi-chromes, all their single shadows, but especially these are, I think most of these that I have are multi-chrome, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. So this is one of my, this is from Adept Cosmetics, all the fingerprints, but this is off, I got this off of Amazon. It fits, I think up to 100, something like that, of regular size single shadows. The Davinas are this middle row right here, right there, and most of them are multi-chromes, but my personal favorite is called Messier, because it's kind of like the oil slick. It's kind of reds and purples, teals, blues, greens, all in one gorgeous shade. And that's one of those that you, again, you could just wear it by itself and it would have all that dimension. Isn't that gorgeous? So that one is called Messier. So pretty. That's Davina Cosmetics. And they have, the, as you saw, some gorgeous blues and teals as well. Next is letter E. And I would have to go with Elf Cosmetics, because their pricing with their quality is phenomenal. I think they have really good quality products. Personally, I think it's kind of hit and miss, but most of their products are good quality. My favorite is the Elf Putty Eye Primer, and it does amazing. So I get the white one. That's my personal favorite. I have the clay colored one as well that I need to try, but it's very opaque, I guess you could say. So, and it's kind of thick, but you put that on, and I'm going to show you an example of how amazing. And you can make it as thick or as you can kind of blend it out a little bit so it's not, so it's a little more sheer. But you could even use it as an eyeshadow. I want to get the black one. I just every time I go to get it, it's out of stock. But I'll get to this in a moment. But that's my favorite Elf product. I also actually love their lipsticks, and I always get them when they have a 50 or 60% off sale, which is an amazing deal for a good quality lipstick. My personal favorite is this one, and I think I got it for like $2 or something like that. And this one is called Ravishing Rose. And I'll just swatch that right here. It's such a gorgeous color. And I think they're good quality lipsticks, especially for the price. But isn't that pretty? So that's called Ravishing Rose. And I just, for what you get, I think the pricing is amazing. So as far as the Elf, the Eye Putty Primer, let's see, I'm going to do this orange. It's kind of orangey red. This is without the primer. And yes, that's pretty good. But watch this. And I'll even be fair and give it another shot down here. So it just intensifies the color. I should have done it with yellow, because that one you can really, really see the difference. But this is kind of softer and this is more just intense. Wipe that all off. Again, before I make a mess. And this is wipeable too. Next, so EF. My favorite F is Fenty Beauty. And my favorite Fenty product would have to be this gorgeous Moroccan Spice palette. From the packaging to the palette itself to the blendability and the colors. I absolutely love it. So that's the Fenty Moroccan Spice. You can, and there's some kind of multi-chromes in there as well. I also love her Gloss Bomb. And I would like to get some more colors of this because I love how it feels. It's not at all sticky. It gives that hint of shimmer without being super glittery. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I wouldn't mind some more of those. And then Fenty letter G, Gerard Cosmetics. Absolutely love their lipsticks. I have several of their liquid lipsticks as well as their bullet lipsticks. The bullet lipsticks are my personal favorite. And right now I'm wearing French Toast, which is my favorite of their lipsticks. I just love that it's, to me, it's the perfect terracotta, rosy terracotta nude. If it's too pale, it washes me out, and so that's my favorite. So that's French Toast. I also have 1995, which is just a little bit lighter than this. It's you can't really, I'll show you just as a, in case you're wondering the difference between the two. They are pretty close. I will say 1995 seems to be more matte. And French Toast is a little more satin, but it's also a little bit deeper, if you can tell. So that's French Toast, and that is 1995. Very close, but just a little bit deeper, and this one's more matte and a little softer. But kind of same color tone, that just rosy terracotta nude color. And then my other favorite is, this one is a glitter lipstick, and this one is All Access. And as you can see, it's not so glittery that to be overwhelming, if that makes sense. It's just a nice soft glitter. I think it's gorgeous. So those are my favorite Gerard lipsticks. And Gerard would be my favorite letter G. I love their Slay All Day spray as well. And as you can see, this one's almost gone. This is the watermelon. Smells amazing. It does help. It kind of feels a little tacky once you spray it, but it really does help the makeup to stay put, and feels refreshing too. Next, letter H is my favorite brand would be Hip Dot. Now, I was able to, when did I purchase that? They don't have it available anymore, so it's been a little bit. It's been several months. It might have been Black Friday or something last year. I don't remember, but I absolutely love it, and I'm so glad I grabbed it when I did, because some of these aren't even available anymore. Let's see if I can pull that down. So this one is the C Note, and I'll show you that one because that's my personal favorite of all of them, and that is actually what I'm wearing right now. The formula is amazing. This one is called Zion, after the Utah, you know, sunset colors and everything. This one's the SpongeBob one. This one is Napa Valley, I believe. And this one is Opulence. I think that's Napa. Yes. So let me know in the comments if that's something you would like me to do a separate video on, because that would take some time. I want to do full swatches, a makeup look, maybe make eyeshadow bingo or something like that. But my favorite is this one, and that is called Say Note. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but just from the packaging to the shades inside, how gorgeous is that? So again, that's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. And the other thing I love about their palettes that I think is unique is that they each have this. They're thick, they're sturdy. You can set them up like this so that as you're doing your makeup, you can have it set up and the mirror is there, and voila. How handy is that? Amazing. All of their palettes that I have anyway, all these have that. So I love that. So Hip Dot is my letter H. Letter I is IBY. That's another video that I will need to do because I have a special giveaway to include with that video. But I have 4 of their palettes so far and love every one of them. So I have City Limit, which is amazing. I have Super Bloom, which is gorgeous and springy. I have Enlighten. And my favorite, and you can guess why, would be this one right here. This is Ocean Awakening. I mean, that right there is gorgeous. And so is that. Beautiful. So that's my personal favorite IBY product. IBY is my favorite letter I. And again, I will do a video on that one day. I need to try, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I need to try their blushes. I think they had some on sale, but I just didn't grab it. So that'll be on the wish list. All right, letter J is another brand that I've recently fallen in love with because of the quality, the packaging. The CEO is transparent and takes pride in her product. And my favorite, and that is Jouer. My favorite Jouer product. I mean, look at the packaging. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I love dragonflies. Dragonflies and butterflies are really close with how much I love owls. So that's inside, and this is a little set. This is called Making Magic Palette. It's ultra foils. Just such gorgeous quality from inside out. And a full mirror there, and look at these. Aren't those just amazing? I need to do, that's another video I need to do. But these would be gorgeous toppers. They'd be gorgeous by themselves. Just absolutely stunning. And then this one came with, I think they might even have this still on sale. I'm not sure, but I got it for like $18, which is a steal for this. But it came with this little eyeshadow. You can use it as a base or as a topper, so just eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. But I absolutely love it. But I also love their lip creams, and because of everything that I've received from them, I absolutely love. So I have their blush on my wish list. I would love to try one of their blushes, either the duo or the palette, but I will say they're a little spendy, but it's definitely one of those brands that is worth the little bit extra because it's just top notch in my opinion. So them, Butter London, and Stila are probably three of my favorite kind of, I guess, big name brands you could say. Love it. So the lip creams, what'd I do with them? Right here. These are three of them, and the formula feels so comfortable. Their colors are gorgeous. I think I showed this one in my Birch box. This would match what I have on actually. It doesn't really match my eyeshadow though, but I'm going to show you that. Let's see here. Try that. Right there. Just so pretty. Let me show you this one. This one's called French Kiss. I think that one was called Rose Gold. This is French Kiss. My cat is begging to be let in, but then if I let her in, then she's gonna be wanting back out. So isn't that a pretty pink? It's a little bright, but brighter than most pinks that I would wear, but that one's a pretty one that I probably would. But they're comfortable to wear. They're absolutely gorgeous. They smell like vanilla or something. I don't know what, but they smell good. So that is Jouer. That's my favorite J. Next, letter K is Collido Cosmetics, not to be confused with Kaleidos makeup. I do like theirs, but I haven't actually tried any yet. They're on my wish list. But I like Collido Cosmetics because it is a natural beauty brand. These are a couple of their eyeshadow palettes that I absolutely love. They don't have a whole lot of products in their store, but they have enough. And these actually smell like lavender. And the formula is buttery and gorgeous. So, and their packaging is gorgeous. So these are the two of the palettes that I have. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. So, but my favorite, I love their palettes. I love their blush, which is actually what I'm wearing. This is the Skin Blush in Prima Donna. And I think I got this in an Ipsy. I think I discovered them through Ipsy, but it's just that perfect pink. So that's what I have on without being too shimmery. I don't care for shimmery blushes, but that one isn't too much. But my favorite product of theirs is the Lava Lips, and this is in the shade Iodine. I can find it. Doesn't have the shade name on here, but it's Iodine, and I will show you. But another comfortable, I would prefer bullet lipsticks over liquid lipsticks, but there are a few that I actually like, and this is along with Jouer, and it smells so good. Oh, I should have done it, I'll swear, but it's kind of an orangey red, and I got so many compliments when I wore it. But it's just so pretty. It's just a very warm, kind of a shimmery nude, I guess you could say. I wish But so that's iodine. Love it, and it feels so comfortable on the lips. And letter L, one that's fairly new to me, also in this palette, Luxie Beauty. And I actually got several, and what I love about them is their pricing for these gorgeous eyeshadows and highlighters. So these are the highlighter sizes. Now you can choose their highlighters in an eyeshadow size as well, most of them. So the highlighters are all $5 for the single highlighters, and then the eyeshadows are $3. Now I've noticed that recently they are low in stock, so I don't know when they're gonna do like a major restock. When they do, like they'll announce, say, a collection that they restocked, it sells out really fast. And their color, the stocks that they do have, their colors available, I should say, do change quite often. So that being said, though, you can't beat the price. And if you can grab some and you're lucky enough to grab some that you like, it's well worth it. And they're absolutely gorgeous. My two favorite highlighters are these two right here. This is Wicked and Luna. And I actually have both of them on right now. I have Luna, and then I just put a little bit of the Wicked on over it. So those are my two favorite highlighters. All of these are Luxie as well. Aren't those gorgeous? This is one of my favorites. That one is called Cold Hearted. All right, so that is L. And the last letter, let's see if I can get some of this lipstick off. Now, this is the Jouer, I said it's, and it stays put, and the Collido Cosmetics. They don't transfer, which is nice. Especially, usually it's either they're comfortable but they transfer, or they don't transfer and they dry your lips. But this is comfortable and they don't dry your lips, so, and they don't transfer. So that's amazing. All right, letter M along the e.l.f. line is Milani, because of the quality for the price. So as far as drugstore brands, that is one of my favorites. I mean, out of any, but especially being a drugstore brand, and you know, they're a little bit more spendy than e.l.f., but if you get them, they are in Target. Usually they're cheaper in Target than they are online. And then you can always get sales and things like that. My favorite Milani product is these two lipsticks right here. I have quite a collection of the Milani lipsticks, and I'm kind of continuing to collect them. But this one is Bold Statement in the shade I Am Confident. And I think this actually came in one of the Target boxes or something. And it's just such a beautiful nude matte color. Well, it's a little deeper than nude. It's a little deeper than this French Toast even. But it's a warm red, kind of a soft brick red, I guess, without being too red. And then this one is a nude. This one is called Tenderness, I think. But it's an Amore Shine lipstick. And that's what it looks like. So it's a gloss texture without being too sticky, but with a lipstick opaqueness to it. So absolutely gorgeous. It stays comfortable, stays as a gloss. So high shine. But I love Milani. This is my favorite blush. And this is Blossom Time Rose. And just has that hint of gold to it without it being shimmery, if that makes sense. I don't know if it will really show, but it's just a gorgeous color with a little bit of shine without it being too shiny or shimmery. The prize for the week, you get to choose 2 items, and those, I have a few to choose from. So you get to choose either Butter London, one of the glazing eyeshadows, as I mentioned. So this one's still in its packaging, and I will show you which one it is. This one I actually haven't, I got 2 of. This is in the shade Icing. I wasn't able to get the oil slick because they were out of stock. Otherwise I would have. But this one is gorgeous as well. It's a rose gold. You can use it, if you do it really soft, you could use it as a highlighter, especially on deeper tones. You can use it as an eyeshadow. You can use it under makeup as kind of a inner glow. But you can make it blend it out, or you can build it up a little bit. So it's just a kind of a shimmery rose gold. You can use it as an eye base again, or as an eye topper, or just by itself, because it does have a lot of dimension to it. So that is Butter London Eye, Glazing Eye, or you could say eye gloss, in the shade Icing. All right, and or e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this one is the lipstick, moisturizing lipstick in the shade Crazy Cranberry. Again, I do have my own that I will show you, and that is this beautiful, beautiful red. That's kind of a deep red, kind of a wine red. So that's that. I know a lot of people aren't wearing too much lipstick right now, but for those occasions. All right. And or you get to choose, again, lipstick. One of these Gerard, these are the liquid lips, and I have all 3 right here in a package that you can choose one of or 2 of if you decide. They are in the shade Immortal. Trying to show it to you the right way. So I will put those right here. And this one is actually no, that one's matte. So a matte, kind of a blue red, just a true red, I guess you could say. That's gorgeous. A matte true red, so that's Immortal. This one's a little bit deeper. This is called Boss Lady. And it's kind of more of a wine, kind of a brown. To me, it looks more brown than it does red. I guess a reddish brown. All right. And again, that one is matte. And then this one is a metallic, and this one is called Cherry Cordial. No, Cherry Balm. And this one is red metallic. Oops, hold on. I gotta... So it's red, a true red as well, kind of almost a pinky red, but it's more metallic. All right. So once again, you get to choose two. The e.l.f. Crazy Cranberry. I know they're all reds, but I just thought for fall and coming up, one of these. Immortal Boss Lady Cherry Cordial. Again, this one's the cranberry, Crazy Cranberry of e.l.f. or the Icing Eye Glaze, which is this one. All right, and you get to choose two of those. So to enter, as always, you have to be 18 or over and have a contiguous US shipping address. I do apologize, but that's just how I'm able to do it. Then you also have to be subscribed to my channel and like this video. And thirdly, you have to comment below with the word enter. So you have to put the word enter, and you also have to put what I request. And that will be with all the videos. I will request something different in each one. So you'll always have to put the word enter and whatever I request in the video. And in this one, you will need to put the word enter, and you can choose either your favorite A through M makeup brand. You can choose one, or your favorite N through Z makeup brand, and maybe that'll happen to be one that I will mention next week. We'll see, and see if we're on the same page or if we like one of the same brands from today. All right, so again, the word 18 or over, contiguous US, be subscribed to my channel, like and comment enter, and either favorite A through M brand or favorite N through Z brand. All right. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.